This is a lot of me and it's not a very good angle. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video on my channel. I think you're a little crooked, but you know what? We're just going to have to deal with that today because I've tried to set this up. I'm trying to set this shot and it's just not coming together. Again, I also want to apologize for the lighting in here. I was going to do natural lighting earlier in the day, but I live in California where there's fires and like the lighting is just orangey and fiery. So we're going to go with whatever lighting I got going and just don't pay attention to it. But today's video, we're going to go ahead and talk about the AuthorTube Oldie Tag, which was invented, created, whatever the word is, by my friend Lindsay Puckett over at, you guessed it, Lindsay Puckett. I'll go ahead and link her below. And she did the AuthorTube Oldie tag because there was the AuthorTube Newbie tag, which was done by Jenna Streety. And she just wanted to do an updated, I don't know, you know what it is. If you're watching this video, you know what it is. I'll go ahead and also link Lindsay's version of this below. I believe I was tagged by my sister Laura and someone else. If you tagged me, I apologize. I'll link Laura below in her video below. So go watch them when you're done with mine. But first, watch mine. And I wrote down some key points basically just for question one so I can remember. But let's go ahead and get jumped into the video. Question one, how long have you had your AuthorTube channel? So I had to look this up because I couldn't remember. I've had my YouTube channel for a while, but it wasn't always about writing. Seems as if I made my first writing vlog in March of 2018, which was a Write With Us video that I did with my friend Cassidy. And it really like sparked my love for writing videos. And then I found Ginger Reads Laney and I fell in love with writing videos. She's awesome too. You should go follow her. But I did my first like writing related video. I did How I Got My Literary Agent in July of 2017. But back then, again, during both of those, I was just kind of doing whatever I wanted. So I officially jumped onto AuthorTube like channel in January of 2019. So technically I haven't had it that long. Only like a year and a half, which seems a little young. I don't know, why do I feel like an oldie then? I'm just so young and beautiful and fresh-faced. Number two, question two. By the way, these are linked below if you want to do them. It's linked below. What aspect of writing have you improved since joining? I would say that, what have I improved since? What did Lindsay say?
And welcome back to when I started my channel.
That's what it was. Okay, so a lot of my answers are actually gonna be very similar to Lindsay's because I watched her video to like refresh myself and I was like, oh yeah, I feel a lot of those things. So one thing for me was I have read one craft book since coming to, I read one craft book before AuthorTube, and since, especially now that I do the Let's Talk Craft Book Club with my sister Laura, who also has an AuthorTube channel if you're new here. Why do I always choke when I'm talking? I've read more writing craft books and I believe, in my opinion, they have helped me become a better writer. So joining AuthorTube, creating that book club because of AuthorTube, but then the book club and then the better writing, I read more craft books now and yeah. I think that is how I improved my writing. Maybe these, I thought that was sweat. It wasn't. maybe they're working apparently. I think my writing has gotten better over time. So I believe that my writing's gotten better. Question three, what are your biggest writing accomplishments since starting your channel? Writing accomplishments. I always had a couple of friends that were into writing because I was a creative writing major in college. I still have some friends well, I only really talk to like one of them still, my friend Cassidy. So I always had like a writer friend, but I always wanted like a writing community. And I know this isn't like a writing accomplishment like getting an agent or anything like that, but my biggest accomplishment since joining AuthorTube is getting to create that community that I always wanted. I always wanted my channel to just be like a community where people that are just creative can come and hang out, enjoy each other's presences and talk and stuff like that. And I believe that since starting my AuthorTube channel, I have really gotten a community. I've made a lot of friends that are also writers, some that live close to me that I plan on hanging out with once COVID's over. And I have met some like Jenna Streety, and I really like the communities. That may not seem like a writing accomplishment, like, oh, finish 6 books or something like that. But to me, that is, somebody just slammed a door, there was an earthquake. It's hard to tell nowadays. So for me, that was my biggest accomplishment, was making this community, the community around my channel, and just, not just my channel, but you know, reaching out, making friends and things like that. That's my biggest accomplishment. 4, how, nah, I don't know how I misread that already. I'm literally reading it and misread it. Has your drafting style, plotter, pantser, planter evolved since you began your channel? No. I've always been a planner. Always. I have pantsed one novel and I've never gone back to it because I know that it will be very difficult to edit it now. And I just think that I'd have to rewrite all of it because I wrote it. It was like my 2nd or 3rd book. As much as I like it, I think I'd have to plan it all out and rewrite it if I went back into it because it was just so long ago and it was so all over the place. I was just like, oh, and then like as I went, and I'm not saying this is not to diss on pantsing at all. Like I think that some people can pants and write amazing novels. I'm just not one of those people. It's not how my brain works. I have to know where I'm going and what's coming next to formulate a good story. And the editing of that book just seems so daunting, so I don't know if I'll ever go back to it. I also don't know if it has any sellability, to be honest. It's a weird genre mashup that'll probably never be in style. So no, it has not changed. 5. If you plan to publish, has your publishing path / goals, traditional, indie, or hybrid, changed since joining? No, I'm actually planning on doing a whole video about this. So if you want to see that video, hit the subscribe button. But no. I've always, since I joined AuthorTube, I've been on the path to traditional publishing. I do have an agent, and that's where I'm headed. But watch that video. It's coming out on Friday. Shameless self-plug. 6, what is something, writing or channel related, you've learned the hard way? Okay. I think that this is going to be a little bit of wisdom that comes later. I think that something I've learned the hard way about my channel is how much time and effort it goes into it. I think a lot of people jump in and buy the book, Brooke Passmore. She mentioned in her video the other day that she uploaded that the reason why she made a video called Is AuthorTube Dying is because she noticed a lot of AuthorTubers starting and then quitting, like not continuing to make videos. Quitting is like, has a bad connotation, but just like, you know, deciding to not make videos anymore. And I realized that she's right. Like a lot of people start and then don't continue their channels anymore. Even just the time I've been on AuthorTube, I've made friends that no longer make videos. And I think it's because it is really time consuming making videos. I think that anyone that makes YouTube videos can attest to that a lot of time and effort goes into them, like the amount of time that you have to edit the videos, and editing videos can take so long.
For instance, at this point in time, it is taking me about 40 minutes to get where I'm at in this video.
Especially like if you add stuff, especially vlogs, for me at least, take longer than sit down videos. But if you add graphics and things, videos can take forever to edit. It takes a lot of time. And something that I think a lot of AuthorTubers can attest to is that sometimes you can become more focused on the YouTube aspect rather than the writing aspect when AuthorTube is about writing. So it's kind of like a weird like mix up. I know Becca C. Smith has talked about this, and that's why she took a month off of AuthorTube to like get back into writing, because it is like this weird, one thing is making the other, but the other is taking away from the making. Does that make sense? And so that's something I really struggled with. And also that YouTube can be a drain sometimes. Making videos can take a lot of energy, especially for someone like myself who does suffer from mental health and chronic illness, like that it can drain you, and it can be draining, and it's something to just like, you gotta learn how to balance. And that's some wisdom, I guess, that'll come up later too for question 10. 7. In what ways has AuthorTube changed since you've started your channel? I think it's gotten bigger, which I love. I know that once Kate Kavanaugh's, I tried writing like, I think it was a Stephen King video, like kind of went like, phew. I know a lot of people found out about AuthorTube through her, and I think that's great. I think that however you found this community is amazing, and I'm super excited that the community is growing. I see a lot of, I do go through the AuthorTube Newbie tag video tag thing and watch videos sometimes to find new channels. In fact, that's how I found some new people like Katie Ann, who I love her channel. I keep telling everyone about it. Go watch Katie Ann. But there's lots of people that you can find through that tag, and I totally recommend that if you're either new to the community or old to the community, you should watch those, because that's how you find new fresh faces, you know? And something that's changed is a lot of new channels have popped up, and I love that. I love that our community is growing. And something that Lindsay mentioned in her video, well, no, that was something that she wishes would change about AuthorTube, so I'll wait and get to that in a second. 8, what is something that frustrates you about AuthorTube? I will say, I don't think it's, okay, I don't want this to come off the wrong way. I do think that AuthorTube very heavily skews itself towards straight white women. And I wish that there was more diversity in AuthorTube. I wouldn't say it frustrates me. I just wish that more people of diverse backgrounds would find AuthorTube. This is nothing against anyone, because I love all AuthorTube channels. I was just talking about how excited I am to have all these new channels. I just wish that it was a little bit more diverse and we can get some diverse stuff going on. Whether that's LGBT or race, ethnicity, whatever. I wish that we had more diversity. And that's something that's actually question number 9 is, what is your hope for future of AuthorTube? I hope that more people, I made a whole video about why you should start an AuthorTube channel. And I think that if you want to, you should. I don't think that there's any reason why anyone should be like, I shouldn't start an AuthorTube channel, or a YouTube channel in general if you want to start an YouTube channel. And my hope is that more channels continue to join, that the community continues to join. We do see more diversity, and I just hope that the community grows and that it becomes diverse. Number 10. Share some oldie wisdom for newbie AuthorTubers. Something to keep in mind. Like I said, creating videos can take a very long time. Now, I don't think that means that you shouldn't create a channel. I think that if you want to create a channel, you should. In fact, I talk all about that in my Why You Should Create an AuthorTube Channel video, that if you want to start a channel, do it, because no one has the same experience or voice background as you. Even if there was another white gay male who decided to join AuthorTube. Like, me and him are not gonna have the same exact experience in life, like the things we've gone through, you know, our publishing path, whether that's, even if we were both going into traditional publishing, like, it's still gonna be different for every person. And I think that everyone, if you want to start a channel, should, because I think that we need all these different experiences for people to see. I think it helps us as writers and people. Another thing I will say is to make sure you check out the AUTHORTUBE Newbie tag, because these small channels, there's a lot of great small channels, like brand new channels, that deserve a lot more recognition than they get, that make really good videos that are, like, honestly, far better than mine. I wish I was good at editing. Hello, Diane Marie, I'm looking at you, or Hudson McCarthy looking at you. Like, their videos are so cute and aesthetic, and I'm just like, here's a potato in front of a camera. So some people might like worry, like, I don't have a good enough camera or good enough audio. Don't worry about that. Start where you can, because to be honest, like, your first X amount of videos are gonna be bad anyway. Like, if you go back and watch my very first YouTube video, I'm asking you not to because it's bad. I wasn't comfortable. It was awkward, and it was filmed on a really old iPhone. Not even just, like, some people are like, I don't want to record on my iPhone. iPhones are really good. That one was so old. I think it was like an iPhone 4, or maybe newer than that. I mean, older than that. So if you want to, start one. That's my wisdom for you. Also, go watch my Why You Should Start an AuthorTube channel if you want more inspiration on that, because I really think that anyone that wants to start one should start one. I don't think there's any reason why anyone should not. What is some other wisdom I can give you? Don't be discouraged if you don't get a lot of views right away. I think that growing on YouTube is difficult, and AuthorTube, because it is a smaller community on YouTube, granted it is growing, but it is a smaller one compared to, like, the beauty community. If you get discouraged, just don't be. YouTube takes time, and it's not gonna come overnight. Another thing is, I do think that if you are going to join the YouTube community, that you should be a part of the community. You know, if you're gonna join AuthorTube, this also goes to what Lindsay said, you're gonna get out of it what you put into it. So if you're looking for drama, you're gonna find drama. If you're looking for a nice, cute, cozy time, you're gonna find a nice, cute, cozy time. If you're looking for a community, you're gonna get a community. I think that also goes, though, to say, like, help support other people that are also on the community. If you like a video, like it, you know, if you like somebody, subscribe to them. If you like it a lot, share it with somebody or comment on it. I think it was JFK that said this, maybe, I don't know, but a rising tide raises all ships. It's very true for this community as well. If one person, for instance, like I said, when Kate Kavanaugh blew up, it helped the entire community. If you want to help grow the community you're a part of, you support that community, which is why I'm a firm believer that if you are writing young adult, want to be publishing young adult, you should be buying, or, like, you can't afford to buy, requesting them at your local library, because you need to support the community you want to be a part of. And that is the tea. Look at my cute new Barbie. She's the Peaches and Cream Barbie from 1970, Damien? 1982, Peaches and Cream. Drink her up, kids. Anyway, like I said, support the community you're a part of. Why would you not? Like, that's why you join the community, is to support it and love it, and they'll love you back. That's all my wisdom for you. So that's the end of this video. Regards to tagging people, I don't actually know anybody that hasn't already done this that's like an oldie, but if you consider yourself an oldie, it doesn't matter how long you've been on here, to be honest. Like, I feel like I'm 85. That makes me an oldie, right? When I'm only like 28, 29. Am I 28 or 29? 28. Oof. And if you believe you're an oldie, do the tag. Who cares? You know? We're all oldies on the inside. We're all old souls or something. Yeah, that's all I got for you today. So if you liked the video, go ahead and hit the like button below. If you love the video, go ahead and subscribe button below. And I will see you all in my next video. Okay, also don't judge me because I'm about to batch record a video. And 7 of 57 of you on my Instagram said that you noticed. So if you notice I'm wearing the same shirt in my next video, don't judge me. Okay, bye.